Nunes.
Gentleman is recognized.
I want to thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you for recognizing me, and thank you, Mr. Chairman, for your kind words. I'm not going to respond to the other side of the aisle because some things that are said on this floor are so ridiculous that they don't deserve a response. So I just want to talk today, Mr. Chairman, about the facts that we face in the San Joaquin Valley. So in the southern and central San Joaquin Valley, we have about 3 million acres of farm ground. Land that is the most fertile farmland in the world, not just in the United States, in the world. We are in danger of losing about a third of that farmland, largely because of the left-wing government in California has overreached so far that they are now taking away people's private property rights. And so when I want to talk first about our water shortage. So this is the shortage of water that we have in the valley. So it's about 2.6 million acre feet. About 2.6 million acre feet are what we need on average to farm all of the land that we have historically farmed in our area. Now these are farms that provide food for not only the people of the United States and all over the world, but also for the families that work on these farms. So we hear a lot about drought, and we've had supposedly a severe drought, and it was no question a severe drought, but what the left continues to not want to talk about is all the water that gets dumped out into the ocean every year. So just from October of last year to just a couple days ago, 46 million acre feet of water have went out to the ocean. 46 million. So if you go back to the chart I just had, we're only short 2.6 million acre feet. So almost 92% of the water that is flowing into the delta in the middle of California, 92% of that water has went out to the ocean, and it's been wasted. Now, some on the other side of the aisle continually talk about global warming, and they continually talk about how the oceans are rising. Well, if you believe the oceans are rising, why would you want more water to flow out into the ocean? I don't understand that. So we have this is about 1 million acres of farmland that's going to come out of production if we don't do anything about it. About 1 million acres over the next decade will begin to come out of production. In fact, some this year is already out of production because none of the water was moved early enough so that it could get to farms in time. So even though we have flooding, so this picture was just taken a couple days ago, this is water spilling over the top of the dam that's going to go all the way out and be wasted into the ocean, for an ocean that supposedly is rising because of global warming. So this is happening because, as Mr. McClintock said, we're not building water storage projects. So what this bill does is it reverts back to what the founding fathers of our states, mostly Democrats, by the way, it was Democrats working with the Republicans who built this water system in California. So if we take the existing water system that we have, we add to that 4 or 5 facilities like Mr. McClintock's talking about, all the land gets farmed, all the species get saved, everybody goes to work. But what you will not hear from the left, and this is very, very disturbing, I only picked the least disturbing of all the pictures, but I think it's important for people here in Washington and all over the United States to understand this. This is just one family of many, of thousands of families where their homes actually ran out of water. Their homes. So this picture is not from Africa. It's not from somewhere in Southeast Asia. This is a picture from my area, from my district, from the central and southern San Joaquin Valley. These are people that are out of water. So the left always talks about wanting to protect people, wanting people to be able to work, but yet no water in their homes, and yet they're willing to see 92% of the water flush right out by the Golden Gate Bridge and be wasted for an ocean that supposedly is filling up. And with that, Mr. Chairman, I yield back the balance of my time.